Hello. Welcome. We're not about to start with welcome everyone to this. It's another week. Today is July the 13th, Saturday. I just got off work. I am exhausted. I did not sleep last night, so yeah, that's kind of how it's been. Sorry, I said UH. What does this week look like? This is the week I started my newest job. So that has been kind of cool. Along with it, kind of everything has kind of progressed forward just a little bit. So the job, starting my newest one, I had orientation this week. I was supposed to be there Monday, or so I thought, just like the last month on the first Monday. I got there and they told me no, but there was a silver lining. I got to meet another person who was starting, who was supposed to be, I guess she worked at the hospital previously, and we just kind of, we mingled and we went and, had coffee together, and it was nice. So yeah, I got to meet a new friend. So then we jump over to the rest of the week. My the orientation specialist was the same one that I used previously. She was like, well, I will go ahead and get your, all the stuff that you need for orientation set up. I didn't get any emails. And then it was on Monday, she was like, well, you should have been at this place, or you should have been there. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, it was all the same. So she called me. It was like, what's going on? I just told her honestly, just like I told her in all the texts and the emails, that, I didn't get all this stuff. I think it's because someone, or that department, the orientation department, thinks that I started last month. So they're not handing me anything, or they're not sending me anything. So I am really sorry that I haven't, I keep asking you about this, where I should be, or how things are supposed to go. And yeah, I didn't really hear much more about anything. So she said, well, no, I guess that's not really true. I didn't hear any more of flack from it. It was more of, I got an email of, she texted me. It was a text showing all of the where I should be throughout the rest of the month. So at least I know what's going on. So actually yesterday I had a big class that I was supposed to, it's all the new hires did this big class together, because we're a part of a cohort. So all of us are, going to be together for a while. And I got to see the friend from Monday. I also got to meet a couple more of people who kind of were stuck outside of a building, and we had to find things together. We all sat together. And then a friend that I graduated with in December was also in orientation. So knowing that she's going to be there, we have to be in class next week. It's going to be really cool to see everyone, or just have a group of people who I can kind of rely on throughout this new experience. So that's been good. With this other job that I was at today, my part-time one, it was good. Oh, you know what? I guess not really, but I don't want to say not really and be kind of black, but it's good. It's a job I like. I, am familiar with it, but I got to work with new staff members. So that was really fun today. And, getting close to them was really nice. Older people that I'm used to, we all work together, but it was a weird day today, because all of us were just not there. My other two coworkers were both like, I didn't sleep well last night either. And then, just the rest of the day, all of us were just kind of falling apart. By the end of the day, we're like, it's time to leave. Especially with it being the weekend. It's always kind of hard to, I guess this is the week where it's been nonstop since the beginning of it. So yeah, this week I'm a little more tired than I have been. What else? There's that. Oh, school. yeah, so school has been good. It's progressed really well this week. I've been able to restart. Well, no, I've been able to hand more hours in. So I'm at 80. What am I? 80. So I have 9 hours left that I have to do. So the plan, my preceptor is, I feel really bad for her. She's been trying to get a hold of me. Not really a hold of me, but she's like trying to get a time where we can see each other. She's like, well, let's try to set up a time this week to meet. So the goal is I'm just doing modules Monday and Tuesday for this newest job. I'm hoping that I can meet with her, my preceptor, on one of those days. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but I do a lot of itching and I have a lot of fun pricklies over my body. I have an appointment finally on Monday for sorry, I like blacked out there for a minute, for dermatology. So it's something I need to do. It's something I've been wanting to do for, like, ever since this outbreak happened. Since January, it's just been worse and worse. And it's like all the things that have usually worked in the past, none of it has worked. So thankfully, I want to start a new medicine, and I can hopefully do that when I meet with the dermatologist on Monday. But yeah, anyway, that's really it. So hopefully being done with my hours this week is the hope. And I could I just handed in my 4th assignment. I have 6 for this class. I'm waiting for that one to be graded. I've started on the 5th one. And then I've been, like, throughout the process, been taking different things from each one of the other assignments I've done and put it into the last one. So hopefully by the time I get to 6, it should be mostly done. It's a 25-page paper about, like, implementations from, like, the whole of the program, because, it's the last one. So I'm hoping I do okay on that one. Thankfully, like, I kind of feel bad. I had a 4.0 up until my last 2 classes. The second to last one, I could have had a 4.0 if I would have redid my first paper, but I closed out of the class before I even thought of it. And it's so much harder to reopen a class than it is to close it. So I tried to get a hold of my advisor, and they said that it was possible, but they have to, like, go through this approval process that has to be approved by the dean of the school. Then the dean has to go to the instructor. The instructor has to explain why I want to redo the program. Even though I passed all of the papers, I really just want to have, an A instead of an A-. So it's gonna be hard for them to be like, yeah, sure, of course you're gonna be able to take the class again. They won't allow me to do that. So I did it before, and they say no. And at this point, really at the end of this program, I'm like, I don't really care. I mean, if I have a 3.98 right now, I think I'm okay. But at the same time, if I get another, like, 3.9, I just don't want it to drop me below the 3.8. I don't know if getting another one will cause that, but I was really hoping to still be, graduating with distinction. We'll see. But I really want to get this stuff done because I have to have my approval for commencement before the first week of August. I'm thankfully, like, only halfway through July, but we saw how the 1st of July happened, and it wasn't supposed to, so we'll see how things go. I'm sorry that I'm, like, looking around all over the place and I'm itching a lot. It's, like, really, really uncomfortable. This week has been one of the worst that it's been in a long time. I have eczema, and it's not been fun. This year has just been extra. I would say it's closest to one of my worst years when it comes to my skin. So my hope is that Monday everything can kind of come together. I think the worst part is, like, because I work in a field where I'm touching people, or I'm really close to people, it's sometimes difficult to, like, stand in front of people with this, especially when I'm reaching over to them. to like say something, and they look at my hands and they look at my arms, or they look at my face, or my neck is really broken out now, and having to just like tell them every time when they like kind of give me a side eye, like, well, this is eczema, it's not contagious, you will not get sick if I touch you. I promise that if I was to have something, infectious, I wouldn't be working. So yeah, I'm just hoping I can get out of that. And with this medication that I want to start, I'm hoping that it can be like a game changer in my skin history, because I've never had really, really clear skin. I think it's been a very, very long time since I've had. It's been like, I was a tiny child where I don't remember. I must have, but yeah, that's really it. I don't really have much to say. I'm really rambling throughout this whole thing and like doing all that. I'm sorry if anyone has like motion sickness or, just doesn't like kind of scatterbrain conversation, but welcome to me. That's it. I don't really have anything else. I will see me and anyone else watching next week.